I didn't see you there. I look, man. Welcome to my channel, Thriving Abundantly True. It's lit. This reading is going to be for Scorpio, Sun, Rising, Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay. Okay, for January 2026. I don't know why I want to add extra numbers. I think I did that in another video. I just started this shit and it went from 0 to 30. Damn. Y'all already know what's going on. My returning viewers, starvers, subscribers, thank you so much for tuning in, locking in, and the like button, staying from the beginning to the end, telling all your friends, all your peoples. Okay, sharing your videos, shit like that. If you're new, subscribe to the channel. I post for all 12 zodiac signs. I also do pick cards and general readings what's happening. And hit the bell so you can be on here when I'm on here, so you can see the whole reading. Okay. So just people like to play, okay? Because the time doesn't skip and hop and jump like that. Okay, so what happened? Let me tell you what I wrote down. Divinely guided. Oh yeah, if y'all like to send me my cash ups in the description box below. Alright, so Scorpio, I wrote divinely guided. Went up on prices. I was listening to some Lil Uzi Vert song. Went up on prices. Or access to your energy is higher. Okay, and I wrote doctrine, and then I wrote alchemy, and then I looked up doctrine right quick, and it is a belief or a set of beliefs held and taught by a church, political party, or other group. But it kind of feels like somebody is trying to jump like an energy into a group, and it's like, nigga, I don't want to be a part of your set. That's what it feels like. All right, let me drink some water though. I trust y'all are doing well. So trust me, each and every day, make sure y'all drink your water, staying hydrated and aligned, mind, body, and soul, okay? I'm just telling you what the energy feel like, okay? All doctrines don't gotta be like that. Okay? I don't know why I gotta say it. I don't know. You know, something about, like, when making decisions, I feel like it's good to have like absolutes, unless you know you're still flexible, like to change your mind. And then I'm thinking about, let me see what I got another look in here. I was thinking about something else. I don't know. I'm gonna talk to God. I was talking about something else though. Something about doctrines. Whoever's trying to affect my third eye, my construct, bitch, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, please. It's 7:37. If you didn't take your nap today, like, what's good with you? That's why you acting, you's cranky. Okay, you need to leave me alone and go to bed. Okay, so I want to use this deck first. All right, I'm gonna talk to God. Okay, doctrine. Okay, yeah. I feel like this trying to jump people. Okay, what? Okay, that's what the energy feel like. And then I was like, all doctrines don't have to be like that. All political groups, because I'm not sure if I told y'all this before. What caught my eye on this chart is world. Okay, so I'm not sure if I told y'all this before, but it made me feel like the difference between a boss and a leader. It made me feel like, instead of people being inspired to be a part of a church, political party, or group, or whatever this is, doctrine, or to agree with something, it's like, fuck, these niggas trying to fuck my shit. Okay, I rebuke anyone trying to fuck with my third eye and my crown chakra and trying to fuck with my birthright. God, angels, ancestors, warring angels, contend with them. Contend with them, okay? Just have them sit tight, okay? I don't know, it's some movie called Eyes Wide Shut. I don't know. I was gonna say something about, whatever, I said it. All right, let me get one card for Scorpio. I was gonna say Libra. Maybe you're Cusper. Nice. This card looked at me when I was pre-shuffling. Share your voice. I'm looking at this card and it looks like there. It looks like look at how they look like this galaxy and shit. Like they look like they got the galaxy on, and they're sitting by the rocks in this water right here. And what is this? It's a pyramid and some more like stars and shit. And it's like they want to go where the stars is at. Like if this person was up here by where the stars is at, they would be in camouflage. They would be in camouflage. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference between them and a star or stars or something like that. Share your voice. And then it's like she's surrounded by like gray, black, like darkness, like in a cave. You dig what I'm saying? I rebuke all chaos magic and I rebuke all distraction magic. Share your voice. Come out of the cave. Come out of the cave. Persecution expression. So yeah. Alright. These niggas trying to persecute you, Scorpio. Okay. What's that song? I think I put it in a post. Talked about, mistreated. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They're trying to run over you and do this. They're trying to do a lot of shit. Okay? And it makes me feel like, what? Because they don't understand you. But it's like, why do they feel like they got to understand you? Because they can't fit you into some type of doctrine and shit? Who are these niggas, man? Oh, because you a starseed? Look who's looking at me. Starseed. What lights you up? Oh, because you light up and shit? Because you part of the galaxies and shit like that? And these people are strange, man. These people are like, oh my goodness. These people are like, all hexes, vexes, curses, all chanting, return back to sender. Okay, I belong to God. I don't belong to no experiments. I don't, look, listen, I don't know who felt like that had in some type of, now I got a Scorpio in my chart. So take whatever I say as it resonates. And plus I'm doing this reading right now. And I feel this energy niggas is actively trying to, oh no, bitch, shut up. Get back into the cave. Don't share your voice, okay? Don't express yourself. Even though that's what you do, you probably don't have to say nothing too much, Scorpio, because it's what you do, because it looks like she's just waiting to come out the cave, to be honest. Like, just yearning and waiting to come out the cave and speak their piece. Or, I don't know, you could just be chilling, like, maybe you go back and forth between where the stars is at and in this cave and shit. I don't know. All right. Let's see how you can manifest your mastery. What caught my eye is your Akashic lineage is God. You're part of God. So I think I was in another reading talking about like, oh, like these folks think you're man-made because you had a mama and daddy and they had bodies. And there's human beings that had bodies and they had you. But they think you was just flesh, but you're not just flesh. You is, I don't even like the word flesh, maybe kind of, what the kids say, cringy? I don't know. This body, okay? This flesh, that's what they call it, right? So anyway, yeah, they think that's all you are, but you know you're a starseed. Oh, the starseed was on this. Starseed, what lights you up? Look how much freer she looks. This is like out the cave for real. She or he, what lights you up? Okay. I feel like something about you being more advanced, okay? Because all the pastel colors that I just seen, and all the chakra colors I seen. Anyway, let me get one card for Scorpio. I keep wanting to say Libra, so you could be a customer. You don't have to be. Let me get one card for Scorpio. January 2026. Successful business. I kind of felt like a gold card was gonna come out. Maybe you felt like a gold something. Maybe you felt like something was gonna work out for your favor. What's catching my eye? What is this? Misunderstanding. I don't know. Maybe somebody wants you to feel like something was a misunderstanding, or somebody wanted you to be misunderstood. I feel like it's easy. Maybe it could be easier to be misunderstood if you're not using your voice, if you're not sharing your voice. Whoever's trying to fuck with my solar plexus chakra and my sacral chakra, cut that hose, cut that supply off, and let them not find a way to reattach again, and banish them from this live. Okay, banish that energy. So successful business. It says, it's a Scorpio. It says, I have a successful business that brings me financial freedom and provides a rewarding and meaningful purpose that helps humanity. So, let me find my lip gloss. So whatever it is that you're doing, okay, you sharing your voice, it can be part of your business and shit like that. It could be bringing you financial freedom. It's helping humanity. Somebody didn't want you. They didn't want you to eat off your gifts. You know what? It also makes me feel like, you know how they got, how they got what? Shadow writers. What they got? Shadow. What is it? What is it called? When people write a song for somebody else, and people don't really know about who wrote the song, but they know who sung it. It's like that. Silent writer or something. It's like somebody wanted you to be like that, but it's like without you knowing and shit like that. For instance, it's like, I don't know, niggas could have been trying to take your whole story. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life story and shit. But anyway, let me see. And then I really want to say your whole life story, like thus far and shit like that. Y'all bear with me. Let me bear with myself. So anyway, look, what am I looking for? The people who write songs for others. Ghostwriter. It didn't even pop up. Now I thought about it. Yo, ghostwriter. And then somebody could want you to be a ghost though for real. But anyway, maybe not even. I don't know. Take whatever I says resonates, okay? I feel like somebody wanted you to be not seen and not heard, Scorpio. Take whatever I say resonates. Okay. Not heard from again? Okay, hold on. I'm really laughing because, or chuckling because I feel uncomfortable, okay? I feel uncomfortable because, dang, it's like this person really seen you as like not human. And it's like, it's really ignorant. Oh, I'm not like that. I don't understand. Oh, I'm not like it. But it's like, you could still be a human being and be different from the next person just because we're all different. It's like, what's not? But you could be a little extraterrestrial. Maybe a lot of bit extraterrestrial. But, you here to share your voice. And, folks may not even be holding you against your will for real. It says come out of the cave. You could be used to people trying to, I want to say bamboozle or trying to bully you into a cave. Mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually. So you could be talking about that. I'm not going to hold you, but when I speak about what niggas is doing, it really take the power away from me. It really take the power away. Or whatever shit I felt. Because I really feel like that shit, what come out is the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit. But I really feel like that should be boomeranging back to niggas. Because how you're moving, because of movement, okay? Because of how I'm moving. Okay? Take whatever says resonates, okay? Okay. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of it. Okay. Okay, so also, you share your voice. So folks could have been sharing your voice literally or sharing your ideas or shit like that, making their own successful businesses, and you really the person that they put in the background that's creating all of these ideas and shit that you getting from these extraterrestrial. I don't know. I don't think it's not your clothes. I feel like it's. I was gonna say it's in you, it's not on you. Something about your story though, okay, and something about what you be talking about. Somebody didn't want you to have financial freedom. I don't even think you really pressed, cause you like you on some cosmos shit or some. I don't know. I was gonna say something about cosmetics. Somebody could have a successful cosmetic business, okay, or somebody could have made a successful cosmetic business off your energy. Take whatever I says resonates. I don't know, okay. Somebody wanted to hide you, like, oh, I made this, okay, something like that. Or they didn't want you to get any credit. Persecution. I want to look that up real quick. Mm, motherfucker. This is what happened. Hostility and ill treatment, especially on the basis of authentic of ethnicity, religion, or sexual orientation or political beliefs. Okay, I thought about the word faction. So whatever, but then I need to really grasp my patience because what's this group think? What's this group think? It's not mass. Oh, I was gonna say something about mass graves. I think back in the day, like they didn't even. I don't know, but I don't know. It's like lack of respect. I think it was people that were soldiers, but something about like they just put everybody in a big hole. I don't know if it was black people, but I don't know, man. But that's just what I'm thinking about. They put everybody in like one mass grave or something like that. Okay, and then I don't know, it just makes me feel like not seeing people as individuals, and it makes me feel like I really need to get my patience together if I really want to talk about this for angels and ancestors come through. Okay. All right. Okay, so I feel like stars be unique and shit like that. They be different. One star is not like the other star type shit. You have your own particular unique voice, your own particular unique expression, and there could be a group. They don't like where you're from. They don't like how you look. They don't like what you believe. They don't like who you love. They don't like what you believe in, who you support, or some shit like that. Okay. Something about you having a successful business. I feel like something about you having a solution to a problem. Because there could be a lot of people that feel like, oh, I don't. You know how they be trying to make you feel like you got a choice, and it's only like 3 choices or some shit, or I don't know. I don't know. Somebody doing something different. Okay, so I'm using Crystal Power Tarot deck. Let me get 2 cards for Scorpio. January 2026. Thank you, God. Thank you, angels. What do you say right here? I'm looking at the Ten of Swords, 8 of Pentacles, Okay, shit could be, you know what I'm saying, you sharing your voice. It could feel a little bit risky, a little bit. It could feel a little bit risky because I'm looking at the Ten of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. Well, and then I did pick the Chariot, Cancer energy. Well, I feel like automatically it made me feel like whatever it is that you do for your job, it says I dedicate myself to what I believe in. Whatever it is that you dedicate, you use your time, money, energy to whatever it is that you're using this successful business, right? Now, somebody could have wanted to end this successful business, Ten of Swords, before it even became a success. I see the truth in this ending. It just make me feel like somebody bitter. Maybe it's an air sign, but somebody that's like, oh no, what do you mean that you're not fucking with me, or something like that, or you're not a part of this or something. And also, I mean, really, this could be an end to your work, but it really made me feel like your work, like somebody want to take your life because of what you do for work. I'm laughing, but it's not funny for real. But I'm looking at the Chariot. I'm looking at the Seven of Wands. Okay. You moving forward is protecting you. That's why these niggas want you to stay still and not speak and shit. The part that I was talking about, oh, I'm gonna have to have patience to talk about this. I don't even think it's nothing for me to talk about. I don't even think I need to have patience for whatever else. Because it made me feel like, I mean, I guess these folks want you to have patience with them, but I just feel like it's just for you to be entangled with them. Okay? Something could be intolerable. Let me see about this wall. Any and all burdens niggas trying to place my back, God, take them up off me. Thank you, Lord. So what happened? Oh, okay. Everybody has to believe like this. But I see, like, it's not how you believe. This is from my point of view. I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, so maybe I'm speaking for how you feel, Scorpio. Take whatever I say as resonates. But for whatever particular reason, you don't want to be a part of whoever this is, these people campaign. They could be trying to energetically jump you into whatever they got going on. You don't want to be a part of it, okay? Or trying to use your shit to support what they got going on, or your energy or whatever like that, your time, your money, whatever. Your voice, your expression, and shit. I'm looking at the Chariot. What I was saying though, I'm looking at the Fool card at the top of the deck. The Fool card, I'm guided and protected on my life journey. I'm looking at the Five of Cups. I was gonna say something about flying by the seat of their pants. Maybe somebody is flying by the seat of their pants because the Five of Cups, Ten of Wands. Somebody, I don't know. I should clarify. Maybe trying to fuck my third eye. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. What is that? Eight of Cups. And this says, I see the truth in this ending. I'm clarifying the Ten of Swords. Somebody's having an issue with you ended something and walking away. Okay, I'm looking at the Empress. You could be the Empress. Like fruitful. People be trying to eat from your tree and shit. It says, I create what I choose naturally and with joy. Or this could be, you could be a mother, or this could be about a mother figure that you walked away from. It's gonna be endings, okay? It's gonna be whatever shit they was doing, it's gonna be endings to it. All right, you're gonna have a successful business. You know what I'm saying? If I connect the dots like that, I mean, what happened? At the top of the deck, because God said so, the Hierophant, Taurus, energy. I am ready to love and learn. You know what? I feel a little bit emotional, a little bit, because it made me feel like, it made me feel like, what? I'm ready to love and learn. It made me feel like, you look, and there's a book on here too. Like you're opening a new book. Like, thank God. Let me close the old book. Like I'm opening another one. Because what? Maybe somebody got a new journal or something like that. You writing new pages and shit. Or new pages being written. I'm thinking about that song, Unwritten by Natasha Bedingfield. Okay, I'm looking at the Page of Wands, like this lighthearted. It just feels like renewal. Thank God. Look, I am always open to good news. Okay? Somebody would do, they don't want you to believe in God. Okay, that's how it makes me feel. Because yeah, it just feels like, looking at the Eight of Wands, like somebody wanted you to be concerned about worldly and earthly shit, and you naturally don't care about that because you on some galaxy, universe, cosmos type shit. I keep wanting to say cosmetics. Okay, I'm looking at the Eight of Wands and the Seven of Swords, Seven of Cups. These people are just ignorant. What is it? Ignorant. No, these people is ignorant. Okay. Let me see. Oh, this person's different from me. I'm not like that, so I'ma hate them. I'm gonna show them hostility and shit. Instead of being curious, and instead of being like, oh, like you're not like me. These folks might feel like they must feel like they know everything that they need to know, like in life, because it's like, But really, I feel like that's some gaslighting shit. I really feel like these people be using it could be like divine guidance. I think that's what I wrote in the intuitive messages, divine guidance and shit. And you could be somebody that you really share your voice. You could be a business consultant and shit. Maybe you help people with their business shit. Maybe you do shit like that. Okay, let me drink some water. I don't know, but whatever it is that you do. You made shit grow. Libra, Taurus energy. Excuse me. The Empress, you. This dude just walked by. And he just gave me, maybe he just looked at me because I'm here, but I didn't like the way he looked at me. Anyway, look, whatever. I'm looking at the full card. Aries energy. I'm guided and protected on my life journey. Ooh, I'm looking at the Magician peeking at me. Gemini energy. 3 major arcana peeking at me. Okay, what happened? These folks wanted to end your shit, but it's like you a big deal. It's kind of like I think I was watching somebody, and they said something about you know how folks be at the circus and like it's like a chair. They tie an elephant to a chair, and the elephant feels like the chair is stronger than them. It's like a little plastic chair or some shit like that. Somebody wanted you to feel like that, or like the cave is open, like the shit is, there's no lid on it. Like you could go outside. Somebody wanted you to feel, or you could talk. Somebody wanted you to feel like you couldn't. It's the key to your successful business. Okay. Okay, what happened? Tell me about this Ten of Swords for Scorpio. January 2026. I don't really like how them cards came out, but I'm looking at the Seven of Pentacles and the Page of Pentacles. And then I'm thinking about how it's 8 people in here, right? Well, 8 likes. It's probably 8 niggas, at least 8 niggas in the background. But look, it's 8 Pentacles in my hand. And it was the Ten of Swords and the 8 of Pentacles, the first 2 cards that I got. It's like somebody just wanted you to be stuck, just working. You do the work, and they get the credit. They get the successful business. They get that. They get this. right? Yeah, that's real cute. Okay, so you do the work, Scorpio. That's what they felt like. That's what's good. Like you do the work, and they get the pay. They get this successful business. They get this successful life off of the work that you did, right? You know, well, I don't. Maybe they could have did this. They could have did this shit. This could be exactly what they did. But look, listen. Just me thinking about it, I don't really feel like it'd be sustainable. I don't really feel like. Now they could have felt like, oh, they don't want you to tell nobody. Oops. They don't want you to tell nobody that. Or, you know what? Also, they want you to feel like some type of longing energy for you to feel like at home. Like they wanted you to feel like you was not at home, and like you wondering where's my home at? It was supposed to be. I was looking at the stars in the sky and the galaxies and shit. And shit like that. You do what I'm saying? And I don't know. I feel like these people try to use your energy to get themselves in places where they couldn't. They couldn't even get there without your energy or some shit like that. And they needed you to be hidden because I don't know. So much you taking your place in the sky and taking your place, sharing your voice, sharing your expression of the universe, God moving through you. Okay, what's in my hand? The Lovers. What's on it? I'm looking at the Page of Pentacles right here. Four of Cups at the top of the deck. Okay. Four of Swords, 4-4. It says come out of the cave. I was gonna say come out of your shell. I split the deck. I'm looking at the Two of Swords. I feel like these folks try to put a shell on you. I don't feel like you really had it. I mean, you know, Scorpios do have exoskeletons and shit. Tell me this Ten of Swords for Scorpio. I'm finna wrap this up. Ugh, the devil. The devil's defeated. The devil's under your feet. Okay. The devil tried to come for you, but whoever's in this devil energy, they not in their body. You know they put it in possession. Somebody's in. Do they say that? Like somebody's in. I have so and so in possession. Now they could have wanted to have you put in some type of possession or some type of domination shit. I'm looking. It says I am free of whatever. I'm free of whatever is holding me back. I'm looking at the Six of Cups. This is somebody that you grew up with. Somebody that knew you way back when. Somebody who felt like they knew you better than you know yourself. I remember and treasure past happiness. 6-6 could be significant. Six of Pentacles. There's somebody who paying money to portray their own. This is like, these people is just, you know how they be like, oh, we in meat suits and shit? It's like these folks, they don't got no souls. Okay. That's how they can move how they move. I feel like souls come from God. I feel like they come from what's always been. Okay. I'm looking at the Two of Cups. The Queen of Swords. I feel like you're not settling for people that don't got souls. If folks don't got no soul, it's like it says, okay, I'm worthy of the deepest kind of love. I protect what matters to me. Queen of Swords. You're always trying to fuck my third eye and my crown chakra, bitch. I rebuke in the name of Jesus. And the top of the deck, Well, the next card is Temperance, Sagittarius energy. I find clarity through calm. You're not letting this devilish energy in your life at all. It's like once you come out of this cave, you're gonna be amongst you're gonna be in the galaxy and shit. You're gonna be blended in with the galaxy and shit and the stars and shit. You is not. I feel like your voice. Also, I feel like your voice is gonna take you places. It's not gonna. It's gonna move you too. I feel like that. Okay. Also, maybe your voice be moving people too. Moves them like on a soul level. I'm looking at three. It moves them to collaborate with you. Three of Pentacles. When I show my work, others give support. Okay. I split the deck. I seen the Queen of Wands. Ooh. I split the deck. I seen the Queen of Wands, and then I split it again. Then I seen the King of Wands, Queen and King of Wands. But y'all know what that means. But let's go to the devil. See what the devil's talking about. Look, usually, you should know. Usually, maybe we shouldn't see what the devil's talking about, but it's kind of like, oh, like I'm gonna pick that card. I don't know where it went. Oh, I see it. But it's kind of like, oh, like the devil want a devilish energy, like monitoring spirits. They want to be like, oh, like what you got going on? What's going on in those galaxies and shit like that, in the stars and shit in the universe? And it's like, just stay where you at. It's like, what? And then they will try to bring you down. It's like, no, bitch, we got a hostage. Niggas trying to have you like a hostage. Take whatever I say is resonates. Okay, what came out is the Queen of Wands. I think I want to clarify the devil. Look, and then how I pick up the deck is the Six of Cups. Okay, I remember a treasure past happiness. I am naturally creative. And then I was gonna say junkie. I was gonna say because I don't know. Well, I guess I do know. Wands. I'm naturally creative. Well, I was gonna say junkie, but like solar plexus energy, junkie, like I don't know. It's somebody like they feel I gotta feel good about myself putting somebody down. I gotta feel good about myself trying to stifle somebody's expression and shit. Okay. Oh, I don't want this person to have a successful business because I gave my life to the devil. I fucked up. I fucked my whole life up. Okay, but bitch, that shit. You can't fix it by trying to destroy somebody else's life or trying to put a muzzle on them. Somebody that's stronger than you, bitch. You think you going against whoever you're going against? You think you're going against Scorpio? You going against God. Okay, take whatever it says that resonates. You going against God in this energy. If you resonate with everything else, you going against God, okay? I can deal with whatever comes my way. You going against somebody that is not afraid of you. Okay? Somebody could have been, it just made me feel like on some, y'all seen Matilda, on some Matilda shit. When the parents was like, I'm big and you're small. I feel a little emotional a bit. Okay, it's giving like this person trying to affect your inner child. Inner child. But and then what caught my eye is a Page of Wands. So, I mean, this could be somebody that knew you as a child. Like remember seeing the Empress? And it clarified the Ten of Swords. The way that I put the cards, it kind of be in a pile. But maybe one day I'll have it lined up. Anyway, look, I'm not making no promises. But look what happened. I can deal with whatever comes my way. It's like, this person's strange. Estranged. Somebody's estranged. Maybe you estranged from this person. But I was going to say, instead of trying to pass the baton, this person was trying to have you not run the race, okay? And when I say the race, like if there's somebody like in your family or something, they didn't want you to, I don't know, it's like they didn't want to pass nothing down that's beneficial to the next generation and shit. But I was gonna say something else. What was I saying that's gonna get me emotional? Something about, oh, this person trying to affect your inner child. Oh yeah, that Matilda's talking about I'm big and you're small. I'm smart and you're dumb. I'm this and you're that. But it's like, why you gotta say that? Why you gotta try to beat that into somebody's head? Is it really true, bitch? Probably not. Okay. This person try to feed something into your head, like negative affirmations, since you was a child. If this is somebody that knew you as a child, they try to corrupt you since you was a child, because since you was a child, I feel like you had a voice, you had an expression, you had something to say, you had something to bring to wherever you was at. Okay. Somebody they didn't want to go for it. I'm looking at the Nine of Pentacles and the Lovers. What happened? You sharing your voice now? And what happened? You looking good, smelling good, everything good. You making decisions for yourself now. 4-4. Okay. When I say making decisions for yourself now, you could have felt like you was making decisions for yourself. But I feel like somebody was trying to, I don't know. They could have been trying to make something feel like it was your idea. Or they could have, or you know, whoever this person is, it could be somebody that was close to you at one point in time, or somebody that knew you when you was young. Is like they'd find a way to Devil's Ten of Swords to fuck some shit up in your life, and make it like your fault, or make you feel like it was your fault, or essentially like that. And you could have put the blame back on them. Look, I split the deck, Ace of Swords. So that's theirs. They could hold it. It could be an entire family. 10 of Cups. I have all I wish for in my relationships. Okay. Now, there's positives to focus on in this reading, but I don't really want to focus on these things. Focus on your positives and shit like that. They don't need to be. Okay? But I was focused on a successful business, you sharing your voice. There's other shit. You got good shit going on. They don't. Okay, whoever they is. Truth, Ace of Swords, Judgments. I look back with compassion for myself. It just makes me feel like you untangled from this energy. They could have tried to make something like, oh, like the way that your life is right now. You've been doing this. This is your fault. And I feel like you could have been at an 8 of Pentacles for a minute. You could have just been working. You were just working. They were just working. And I wanted to say funding, but really not in a money way, in an energy way. Like funding people's shit. Like being the battery in niggas, whatever they got going on. Okay. 9 of Pentacles, I take the time I need to nurture myself. Is looking at me. I'm finna wrap this up though. But what happened? Yeah. You could be having a successful business, or you're starting one, or you sharing your voice is gonna have you have a successful business. I feel like somebody wanted something for themselves, and it's like, nah. Now that sharing is caring, it could be fun. I'll give you some when you have none. There's nothing more important under the sun. Sharing is caring, it could be fun. I feel like these folks didn't want, share your voice. These folks didn't want to share with you. So now they get none. Okay, what happened? Oh, they feel like they didn't want you to have shit. Anyway, I appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm gonna wrap this up. 44:55. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button. And then it's 9 likes. So 4 and 5 right now. Anyway, appreciate y'all tuning in. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like to send me my cash up in the description box below. Okay. I post for all zodiac signs every when I do. Okay, I also do pickers generally, so hit the bell so you know when I'm on here. So I'm looking at the key. This came out in last read. I'm getting another card. But what came out is Unk of Life. The Unk of Life. Something about new life. Maybe new life in your business, okay? All right, this is for Scorpio. Let me get one card for Scorpio, January 2026. I appreciate y'all tuning in for real. I'm glad to be on here. Let me get one card for Scorpio. I just want one card. I'm going to take the first card I see that came out, okay? Flower of Life. Somebody could be into like belly dancing or something like that. You see her outfit. I don't know, a lot of their outfits look like this, but I just thought about that though. But anyway, Flower of Life. Scorpio, you are entering a fertile period of your life. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. So surrender your control. All right, so if you're trying to rush through the line and you need to, reapply your lip gloss and just surrender the control. All right, just I'll try that. Let me see. It's a Burna Boy song. Okay, so. All right, Scorpio. You are guided to think of yourself as a creative being. You know, the creator's child. Okay. And to surrender your control over how things will manifest. They just will be so. Because you said so. You said, let there be light. No, like, listen, you let God move through you. I don't know. Some light being shown. Okay, let me read this for you. All right, so Scorpio. You're guided to think of yourself as a creative being and to surrender your control over how things will manifest and instead allow them to do so. Don't resist change. Instead, go with the flow and let it happen. Now is the time for your blossoming. Okay? I was going to say quinceañera. I don't know. Maybe somebody's having a quinceañera or something about you when you was 15. It makes me feel like a coming of age. It makes me also maybe like late bloomer. And also, don't resist change. Just go with the flow and let it happen. Now it's time for your blossoming. And somebody, you know what I'm saying? They didn't want you to grow. They didn't want you to blossom. And I almost wanted to say like, why would you even have a child? Like, why would you? The child is here though. So, that's not, the child is an adult. There's no reason to think like that, right? But somebody maybe wanted you to feel like that. It's like, yeah, bitch, I had you just for you to feel unwanted and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And you could be sharing your voice, right? And whatever, I don't know. Folks wanted you persecuted because you about the truth. I'm looking at the High Priestess. And you be speaking up with this blue. And this, I think it's Soda Light. No, Lapis Lazuli. But yeah, that's the reading. I appreciate y'all tuning out. Who's tuning out? Something's relevant about keys. Something's relevant about you having keys, or I was gonna say keys to the city. Okay, so Scorpio. That's it. Peace out, and later on.